Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Muhimmatul Aliyah. I will presentation about application of food biotechnology by Farhanda Harun and Mubin Ghazanfar. Recently, many advances in food industry represent great role of food biotechnology, like GM plants and animals. Definition of GM plants and animals. GM plants and animals are any organism whose genetic material has been altered using genetic engineering techniques. There are 6 keywords in this presentation. 1. Food industry. 2. Biotechnology. 3. Animals. 4. Cell life. 5. Bacteria. And 6. GM use. The aim of genetic engineering. There are 3 aims of genetic engineering. First, introduce foreign gene, and second, increase the quality and quantity, and third, remove hunger and malnutrition. And then, role of food biotechnology in food processing. There are 2 food processing, first fermentation and second enzymes. For fermentation, breweries are synthesis starve the process of fermentation. Different yeast strains are used to make breweries at commercial level. Genetic engineering has enabled us to make like wine. Yeast is genetically modified to foreign gene encoding glucoamylase. During process of fermentation, yeast express glucoamylase that converts that into glucose. Yeast strains used for wine synthesis are capable of molecular fermentation. The wine synthesis consists of 2 steps. First, primary fermentation. Primary fermentation result is conversion of glucose into alcohol using yeast. And the second, secondary fermentation. Secondary fermentation use bacteria and its product is lactic acid. And this causes the rise in level of acidity. To overcome this problem, different strategies are used which are costly. This problem was solved through insertion of monolactic gene like Lactobacillus deborahii in industrial yeast strain. The gene lowers our malate conversion, hence lowering acidity level of wine. And the second is enzymes. Following are some genetically modified enzymes as used in food industry. The example catalyze, chromosin, glucose, alpha amylase, and protease. The enzymes have a function. Catalyze used in mayonnaise production and it removes hydrogen peroxide, and chromosin useful in cheese production as it coagulates milk, and glucose oxidase is used in baking as it stabilizes the dough. Alpha amylase converts starch into maltose and used in baking for sweetness, and proteins used in meat, tenderization, processed baking, and dairy products. Biotechnology in improving food nutrition. Every food item does not contain all essential components. Use of biotechnology technique has solved this problem. For example, proteins and essential amino acids, and vitamins and minerals, iron, carbohydrates, and lipids. Use of biotechnology to improve yield. Facts. Use bovine somatotrophin or BSD to raise the milk production. Insert gene encoding bovine somatotrophin in E. coli. This hormone results in 10 until 12% rise in milk production. And the prediction in the future, by the year 2050, population of world will become 9 billion. And biotechnology is potentially best technology to fight against problem of food yield. Biotechnology enhancing taste. Biotechnology makes product better taste, seedless, sweetness, and aroma. Biotechnology has allowed scientists to produce fruit with better taste. GM foods with better taste include seedless watermelon, tomato, eggplant, pepper, and cherries, and etc. Elimination of seed food. The food article result in more soluble sugar content and missing sweetness. Fermentation pathways are modified using biotechnology to add aroma in wine. Areas that should be subject to improvement. First, education. Education is more strategies to be subjected to improvement of biotechnology, and second is collaboration among local laboratories and international institutes, and the three, labeling of GM food, and four, more research. Research is required to prove or disprove claims of local scientists against consumption of GM food. When laymen ask questions about potential risks imposed by GM food against ecosystem and human health, few countries can reply, "Why so?" Main reason is lack of research related to these areas. So, to commercialize GM food, scientists should have maximum confidence to support GM food and argue with people. Potential risks of GM food. First, risks to heart. Some cases are studied at local level that showed some allergic reaction after usage of GM food. GM food contains foragens that can cause hypersensitivity and allergic reaction, and then risks to environment. Another potential risk is horizontal gene transfer. Transgenic organisms, when exposed to natural environment, might transfer gene to other organisms, resulting in spread transgene everywhere. In the last conclusion, GM food technology is one of the advanced technology of era that has potential to solve problems of malnutrition, hunger, and poverty. Debates and seminars should be conducted to raise the trust, the confidence of people about GM food. So from here, I will in the future, GM plants and animals can be developed by humans. I will make a fruit become big size and affordable. It helps students of university to thrifty and healthy.